Yesterday, 2K finally dropped some news on Myleague and Mygm mode, and they released a full article in detail, everything that's gonna be in the mode, and I cannot wait for 2K19 to come out now. Oh my goodness. But anyways, what's up ladies and gentlemen, this is the Prince of YouTube, PS Compulsion, signing in here, aka that 23-year-old kid with the light squeaky voice, aka Prince Anthony. And ladies and gentlemen, Myleague mode is looking lit so far for NBA 2K19. They really gave me some things to look forward to, and if you guys didn't read the article, the link will be in the comment section below, so make sure and click the link and read the article in full, because in this video I am gonna break down the main features that they said they're gonna have in Myleague and Mygm, specifically focusing on the Mygm aspect of things more than the Myleague. Like, I won't be speaking about the Myleague online mode, because they did talk a lot about that as well, but I'm only gonna be talking about the main thing that's gonna be in Myleague and Mygm. Specifically, Mygm is what I'm mainly focused on for this video, like I said. But anyways, when the news dropped yesterday, I wasn't even home. I wasn't home all day, to be totally honest with you guys, so I had the chance to read through everything word for word and actually dissect it and see how it's gonna actually impact the mode as a whole, and you know, actually process the information and just not rush out the video. So the first thing that I'm gonna be talking about, or the first feature that's in the game that I have to touch on, is the idea of sliders. To make this mode fully customizable, they added sliders for literally everything, bro. Everything you could imagine, they have a slider for. So they said in the article, NBA 2K19 is taking a very ambitious approach of adding a complete set of sliders that will allow you to customize the way the game thinks and behaves. You could customize to your liking how much players sign for, you could customize how teams value their players, you could customize how much draft picks are worth, you could even customize how much a player's age factors into their trade value. That is amazing right there, and those are just some of the things that you could use your sliders on. Now they have progression sliders, contract sliders, and they added trade sliders. Now I could go on forever about the amount of things that you can change. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you some more things that they can change, because this is really amazing. In terms of the contract sliders, you can adjust the importance a young player's potential factors into their worth. You could adjust the importance of a player's durability and how that affects their worth. In terms of trade sliders, you could do a player fame importance slider, which changes how much a team values the player's historical contributions. In other words, the name value of a player. Then in terms of the progression sliders, you can now control how quickly players progress during the season with respect to their worth ethic. Oh my goodness, just so many sliders. Go ahead and read that article, and I'm probably going to be using some of these sliders in my Mygm before I start to make the mode just a little bit harder. And speaking of making the mode harder, they actually have difficulty settings for Mygm this year. And the best part about Mygm this year is that now they're gonna have another story mode called the Saga Continues, and on top of that storyline, you could also play a regular Mygm as well, which is what I had in my wish list video, bruh. So now we have the ability to play either the storyline or just a regular Mygm if you don't want to go through all that. That is lit right there. That is definitely lit. They definitely peeped my wishlist video, bro. They definitely had to. So now I'm gonna talk about the traditional Mygm real quick. Basically, they said you could now start with an expansion team. You could customize the league, start in the off season, etc. for the traditional Mygm. And then in addition to that, like I was saying, you can now choose a difficulty level based on how adept you are with being a GM. So now they got easy mode, medium mode, hard mode, and then custom mode, where you could basically just customize the sliders and all that BS. But as you guys know, of course I'm playing on hard mode. I'm the best GM out there. Like, come on, what YouTuber you know is a better GM than Prince Anthony? Get out of here with that BS. Ah man, that's gonna be so lit. So the first thing I'm doing is definitely hitting that hard mode. I'm probably gonna live stream that for you guys to show you guys that I'm actually playing on hard mode, just so you guys don't have a fit and be like, oh, he's playing on easy mode. Like, no, I'm playing on hard mode. You guys already know how I do. Hall of Fame all day, baby. And now in terms of the storyline, they said that the name of the story is going to be The Saga Continues, where you will find yourself at the helm of a brand new expansion franchise as you manage the wishes of your owner and all of the details that are involved in getting a completely new franchise off the ground. This fresh take on the franchise narrative experience will keep you entertained and delighted all throughout. Now, they didn't mention whether or not this would be more than a season for the storyline. I didn't see that in the article. If you guys do see that in the article, please let me know and correct me. But from what I seen, or from what I read, I should say, I didn't see anything saying that it's gonna be more than one season. So that I'm keeping an eye out for. But in terms of the story, they said that my team owner, his name is gonna be Tex Towers, and he is a tried and true Texan who is a businessman through and through. But they also said that Andrew Sanderson is gonna be back in the storyline, where he's trying to be like a changed man or something. And then on top of that, to top it off, Bob Sanderson is gonna be back in the game as well. Oh my goodness, I thought I got rid of them in NBA 2K18, and now they're back. That is gonna be interesting. So I'm announcing right now that for that Mygm storyline, The Saga Continues, I am going to be playing with the Las Vegas Royals. I am the creator of the Las Vegas Royals franchise. I do them every year, and finally, this story is going to be based solely around that expansion team, that expansion aspect, and I'm actually going to have a storyline behind the Las Vegas Royals, so that is going to be dope. So specifically for that storyline, like I said, Las Vegas Royals, you guys heard it here first. If you guys made it this far into the video, there's a spoiler for NBA 2K19. I will be doing Las Vegas Royals for The Saga Continues. And in terms of a regular traditional Mygm, I'm going to do a team, and I'm going to do a Myleague as well. So be on the lookout for that. I'm not going to tell you guys which teams I'm going to choose. Just shh, don't worry, it's coming. But anyways, moving on to a few more things that NBA 2K19 have new for Mygm and Myleague mode is that they said they have a new NBA draft. Now check this out. They said NBA 2K19's all new draft features a new look and feel to support the new media analysis engine, which provides detailed feedback about every prospect as they are selected. So basically, they have a new draft system, but they don't have like that thing where Adam Silver is gonna walk out and then announce the draft pick. It's gonna be like a new screen. And to be honest, that's type BS, but they did change us from that black screen where the player just pops up and then that's it. But now the player's gonna pop up, and then they're gonna have like a little analysis of the player as he's drafted. That's okay, I guess. I can't really complain about it, but to be honest, that black screen really needed to go because it was just so boring. Like, the player just popped up and then that was it. Like, BS. Anyways, moving on. They now have historical draft class on NBA 2K19. That is going to be lit right there. So now you could choose a draft class from, I think they said 1960 to 2017. All of those draft class are available. That right there, bruh, is insane. I'm going to draft J.R. Smith and turn him into the GOAT. Definitely. So moving on to the next feature that they added, or another new feature that they're gonna have in NBA 2K19 for Mygm and Myleague mode, they are going to have a new summer league. So basically, they just said that they're gonna make it as realistic as it is in real life. So they basically just said that this summer, the NBA adopted a new format for the NBA Summer League. So basically, it's just more about formatting more than anything. I hope like they have the new Summer League arenas that they be using, or arena that they be using in Las Vegas. That'd be pretty dope. Not much to talk about in terms of the new Summer League that they mentioned. Another feature that they have is something called on-the-fly lineups. Now, this feature is really interesting to me because they said this is a quick feature that allows you to set quick lineups for different types of situations. that is a feature that I always wanted in the game and that I forgot to mention on my wish list video, because sometimes when I'm playing 2K, I just want to change my lineup real quick and I don't really have much lineups to choose from, so then I have to go into the sub menu and do it myself manually. But now you can have a lineup for best defenders, best 3-point shooters, best free throw shooters as well. And on top of all of that, now you can have your own custom lineup slot. That's what they said, so I'm guessing you might be able to name it, I'm not sure, but that is a very, very useful feature, bro. I'm really gonna enjoy actually making my own quick lineup, so now I don't have to worry about running back and forth to the menus, subbing out my players, subbing them in, all that BS. So that's a great feature, definitely. Another new feature that they said that they have is a feature where you could actually see all of your draft picks. Now, you wouldn't be able to see all of your draft picks unless you're actually like doing a trade. So I'm guessing that now they just added it to like the regular menu. So now you could just track all of your draft picks. Pretty simple. I like that feature right there. Straight to the point. Another new feature that they have is that now you could choose your own rule changes, and they have some new rule changes as well. So now in NBA 2K17, we saw the introduction of dynamic rule changes where you could just change certain rules in the NBA at the end of the season. So now in 2K19, they said that they're giving us the ability to replace any proposed rule with one of our choosing. Well, one rule of our choosing, I should say, from an ever-growing list of rule changes. And now the first rule change that they have, or like a sample rule change that they talked about, is that when enabled, 8 teams will still make the playoffs from each conference. However, all 16 teams that make it will be ultimately seeded from 1 to 16. Imagine a huge playoffs like that. That would be insane. So now they just have a whole bunch of new rules and a whole bunch of new rule changes that you can make. That's a pretty dope feature as well. But another cool feature that I'm really gonna love is the injury history menu. So they said this is a nice under the radar feature that, as the name implies, will show you the injury history for every player in your Myleague and Mygm. That right there is insane, and that's something that I definitely need. So when players become injured, you can now visit their injury history page for full details of the injury, the date that they got injured, the projected recovery date, whether the injury is playable or not, and all of that good stuff, bro. Yo, that is a really, really good feature. Another feature that they added that I spoke about in my wish list video is a new all-star format. So now in NBA 2K19, now they got the team so-and-so versus team so-and-so format. So now we could do a team Stephen Curry versus a team LeBron, or a team Giannis against a team James Harden, all-star captain versus all-star captain team. And I'm guessing we're gonna get a chance to draft the players as well. That's gonna be lit. I cannot wait to play that. And then on top of that, they have the Team World versus Team USA instead of the Rising Star game, which is basically the Rising Stars game, but now they're following the real life NBA format. That's dope. Don't really have much complaints about that. But the last feature that I really wanted to talk about, that's gonna be in NBA 2K19 Mygm and Myleague mode, is player mentorships. I cannot wait to use that feature, bro. Oh my goodness. So in NBA 2K19, they said that there's a brand new player mentorship feature that allows you to control the progression of your young players. When assigning a veteran on your team to mentor a younger player, that younger player can learn select badges from his mentor. Bruh, I am going to trade for J.R. Smith depending on what team that I have, and he is going to be mentoring a lot of the young talent, bro. Let's go. That's going to be so lit. J.R. Smith, I'm going to have to get him on my squad. Like, if I do like a Knicks Mygm, traditional Mygm or something like that, he is definitely going to mentor Kevin Knox. That's going to be so lit. Ah, man, Kevin Knox going to be drunk all the time. Ah, man, that is hilarious. But anyways, Hope you guys enjoyed the video. These are the full details for Mygm and Myleague mode. I probably missed a few things, but be sure to look in the description and read the article. I'm telling you guys, there's a lot of good stuff in there. A lot of things I didn't go into detail about. I missed a few things, but just make sure and read that article, bruh. Just make sure and read it. So anyways, leave your comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you guys think about Mygm and Myleague this year. It is definitely gonna be lit. Like I said, Las Vegas Royales for that Saga continued storyline Mygm is gonna be lit. It's definitely gonna be lit, bruh. Oh my goodness, I can't wait. This is the Prince of YouTube signing out.